I mean, I think knowledge in the industry varies, and over time, like a lot more things are better known. Even though my focus is a lot on the steel and even the heat treating, I have said multiple times that the geometry of the edges is actually more important. There are a lot of knives that are too heavy at the edge and they just don't cut well. This is a basic like physics engineering thing. If you're trying to cut with something that's almost flat, it doesn't cut. It has to be more acute. This is a major subject in knife engineering, the book, because it's not just about steel, but also the engineering of the knives. A ton of the book is just about the edge, the behavior of the edge, that triangular cutting surface. Knives are too heavy. You as the end customer can like sharpen them down, but it is better if just the knife maker knows how acute to make those. And how thin can you go? You don't know until you test it yourself. So there's this like intersection between the steel, the heat treatment, and then the geometry. You have to dial in those three things. Like one kind of influences the other. You can go harder on the heat treatment so that it doesn't deform as much, but then your toughness drops some and it might lead to more chipping. And that's just going to depend on how you're using the knife and what steel you have. In knife development, there's a lot of focus on just the design. It's got to look cool. It's got to have the right shape to it. But the real design work, the real engineering is in designing the edge geometry for the task and customer and the type of knife. And not enough knife companies and knife makers are truly dialing that in. The only way you can do it is by going too thin, too acute on the edge and seeing where it starts to break down. Do some tough tasks and you see where it starts to deform or chip out. So you need to go and do more testing and find where is the sweet spot. And that'll give you a lot more confidence in your end product, and the customers will see that. You can tell them the steel's better. They're not going to see that. What they will see is that the knife cuts better.